Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Anything you got to say? No? This is pretty adorable. This makes me happy. Good stuff. Nice party you've got going on here, King.
異牛と螺旋地恋アルテルはシース用林地こってちサイトズセおていき
さてれるたいいと
That wolf is a shade.
Here's the deal with Facade and why Facade is difficult for me to record. And it's that their voice acting, as much as the voice may be scrambled, it is still voice acting. It is still emotional. I don't mind going over it for the side quests, since those are more bite-sized. But for the main story, I really do think it's worth just leaving the space and you can read the subtitles. Difficult choice to make, actually. I really want to preserve their intonation and the acting, even though I think Japanese voice acting, I am of the particular opinion that Japanese voice acting is not that great. They overemphasize way too much, to say it like that. I feel like Western voice acting tends to be a little bit more on the realistic side of things. Like they try to make it relatable in an intimate way, while Japanese voice acting seems to veer on the side of theatrical more often than not. It's really shouted, everything is really exaggerated, and personally I find it kind of annoying, but yeah.
Fear! Fear! Fear さて喫茶歴のキットする
改ざん草ちあっちあれ
いや答えよりるゆ
たく
んだ
わたきおよりかちすれてたく
フィア見てフィア焦ろ
したかれきたたさすとりたできた改ざん
トイキッチ歌を打ってグッとより打ってやりすか好きだインクロゼルガーゼス
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
カイザム有利
あ、フェルセ
ね
ザルツザルツザルがザルツンだゾルキアレル
贈呈おられきたもユリ・ペルワトルカイザム・タトデクラ・クルトデクゼルガ・アントイ・カラツ・グキテテカイザム・タリエキューサカイザムラ・夫と来てソードリ・リスダカイ
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah. I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Check to see if the letter arrived from the younger brother, or go meet with the king. Go meet with the king. Why we're still here. Let's see what people have to say. Oh, great benefactor, please save the king from his pain. Oh, great benefactor, please save the king from his grief. You aren't bound by rules, you cannot possibly understand us. Forgot to speak the line on this one. How could such a disaster happen? Let's go see what we can do about this. Enter the king's manor. It is really effective the way they build up to this moment, with Fura being such a helpful and frail character. Because it's not like they just freed her. Her purpose was not to get killed.
Are you ready for battle?
Yes.
Yeah. Time to avenge Fira.
Fia Yariru. Serugan Kizoto. Yajitsu Toreru. Hikiu Jiketsu. Auru. Artenu Atado. Skosu Raida.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
Serushtai.
Then count us in.
Deke wa chuwase.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Ferua. Tak. To. Tochiura. Arua Gintu.
Obtain one-handed sword, ancient overlord.
Kaizamu Akura.
ゼルガーン撃つと避けた。
これで里アルテルはチンクルチーラス。
アルテルはトヤリラフィアクスタあ
ディン。
フィアギキタタトサダキラツヨリウタタキツシリュウリュウトサ
ディン。
よりワイソトフィアとツだったあ
ディン。
あんだとせ
ディン都市圏 You Kaizamu Deku. Anda. Ruami.
しか。
あんだ。いえ、フィア、ロテとやりかきそできた。と、食いてゲルだ。うら、うらあるペルアとカイザムでカイザムとアイトフィア、アイザムでフィア、ジュレ、セキタとトダゼルガンでアンダ、ゼルガンヤーリツガッチクリト階段ゼスタルペラ老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムーキエルトチギサンってきた
あるん
浮きわせんクユリエ
押して
キルタチエククギリスアーガイ
え
カイザムより生きおつじでくご
ユラ
カイザムチツストジーおあくれたしよりよ
こうだだちより歌い
In the end, we are all slave to our own rules.
クリゼルガンタチトグだリー言ってクタイ
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
Maybe you remember this, we've been here before. This time, we're ending it. So, before we get down to business, let's take a look at the weapon that the king bestowed upon us. Ancient Overlord. An ancient warlord used the sword to slay his loyal subjects in hopes of gaining eternal life. I believe this is also a holdover from Drakengard. The shape of it seems familiar. Let's check out the story. There was once a royal sword passed down in a prodigious kingdom that had prospered for generations. It was said the crystal embedded upon it contained a great magic, and should it ever absorb the blood of 10,000 people, it would glow bright red and grant its wielder immortality. However, this kingdom's final ruler, known to the world as the High King, valued the continued prosperity of the kingdom he had inherited from his ancestors over any prospect of eternal life. It sounds unlikely, but okay. It is really bad, but perhaps in the interest of making the battle last a little bit so that we can get on the dialogue, we should use it. Let's see.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
Are they really?
He seeks the king of Facade.
Ooh, come on camera, what's up? Let's try to keep this kid alive. Damn. Let's do our best here.
Such dogged, unwavering defiance. The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader...
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
Yep. Let's do our best.
The king is in danger.
I'll guard the king. That's what Fira would want.
Indeed. You must worry about protecting more than yourself in this battle.
I am trying.
Above you, stay on your guard.
Maybe you remember this area. We've been here before when we dealt with the kid who wanted to be a soldier. Yeah, we came here and we killed a whole bunch of wolves. We killed the whole dam. I wonder if he's in here fighting with us. They say he is immune to magic or reflects it in some way, but that doesn't seem to be the case at all. Dark glance it up. Here we go. Obtain the fragment. Obtain the loyal Cerberus key fragment.
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had. Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
Data, Doris, Kyoryu, Kutaitu, Richilairu, Kaizamu, Chittada, Kete Taisoto, Chi Taterunda.
Is that another infernal rule?
Ulano Perua, Tonri, Arterua, Chioaru. Anda Toshitoshi, Arterua, Yariru. Lo, Fia.
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
Let's leave him alone with his grief.
Let's see if the Junkheap kid sent us a letter.
Yeah, let's go check out if Gideon has finally done his freaking job. And we can proceed. It has come at a point in the game where things are starting to wrap up. And the sum of our journey is starting to become apparent. All the things that we've done and how we have done them. More and more, the weight of the actions, most of them which were very intentional, starts to become very, very real. And it is no longer truly possible to ignore our role in things. But we still have to move forward. It is, at this point, it might as well be a sunken cost fallacy. We have come too far to give up now.